Hello homesteaders, here we are. Look at the garden in evening in the summer. Pretty hot day today, it was about 100 degrees, so everything's getting some heat stress. But I wanted to show this winter, as you know, I planted a lot of, or raised a lot of my plants from seed, particularly my peppers and my tomatoes. But these are the guys that started it all. I was down in the Bahamas and I got exposed to the goat pepper, which is used in a lot of Bahamian cooking. Look at all of the fruits on this guy. There's a big clump right there. There's another clump right here. There's another clump over here, another clump over there, another one up here. And we got some guys down here ripening up. Look at these guys. Nice and bright orange. In fact, I think those guys right there are ready to be picked. Let me get down here and grab a couple of those. Oh yeah, 1, 2, that one still has a little green on him. 3, Bahamian goat pepper right there. First ones that I picked. I raised these babies from seed starting in January, so 8 months ago, along with a lot of the plants in this garden, like these pequeños down here. Let's check those out. Look at these guys. Little red. Let me pick some of these pretty quick. And over here I have Brazilian starfish. Right here, I think these are the starfish. Let me check. Yep, Brazilian starfish right here. I'm gonna pick a number of these today. These guys. And then another one that came out really good so far. Oh, these are the bishop crowns. Look at these. There's a bunch of bishop crowns that are almost ready to be picked. That guy's ready. Look at that. This guy's ready. Couple of bishop crowns right there. And here's some more Brazilian starfish. None of them are really ready yet. They're just starting to get orange. I'll wait until they darken up. And where else did we have some peppers around here? Oh, some Aji Fantasies here. I picked a couple of them already. This is the small plant, but look at this guy. Aji Fantasy. Look at all the plants on this guy. There's some hideous looking beasts. I'm gonna pick some of these too. Maybe we'll do a taste test on them, see which ones are hot. That one looks like he's ready to go right now. There's a couple of the ripe ones. So over here by the chicken coop, I have this half whiskey barrel, and I've got from seed some habanero. Look at all of the habaneros on this thing. I mean, it is loaded. Look at the tails on those guys, the little stingers. And over here, I also grew from seed. This is called a Holland long red pepper. I grew them from seed. They were red. I actually picked them up in the store. Look at how many are on here. But for some reason, these guys are just getting yellow. They're not turning red. And we have harvested no less than, I would say, 10 or 15 of these. And look how many are on here now that are ripening up, not even counting the green ones. These are a crazy pepper. So when you cut them, you can just feel it burning your fingers if you touch your nose or anything. It's seems very super hot. But I've been cooking them and they're super edible. They just give a little bit of heat, so it irritates your skin more than it does your taste buds. Holland long red pepper. For some reason mine are growing yellow. The habaneros are not ready yet, but I've got no less than I don't know, at least 50 habaneros on here. So I'm going to make some powder out of these guys and probably some sauce, some hot sauce. Maybe I'll mix in some of my goat pepper and some of the other hot ones I have, the IG Fantasy and the Bishop's Crown, and we'll see. Some pepperoncinis right here. Those guys are pretty good. I've been using those in my salads. Me and Mrs. Hunstead. I have some Thai pepper right here. Is that Thai pepper? Is that my... And I have my Hawaiian chili pepper. The only one that is disappointing me, it was the longest one to grow from seed was the Hawaiian chili pepper. I have one there. And I also have another one back here. Look at this guy. It's a little stressed from the heat today. But look at all how big this one is compared to that one. Oh yeah, I'm going to throw some water in there right now. But it does have little buds popping up everywhere. So I'm expecting to get some Hawaiian chili pepper seed pretty good. We've had a crazy day with the heat today. I better get some water in some of these things. They're a little stressed. So let's take a look at these peppers up close. Look at the stinger on that goat pepper. Is that awesome? Nice orange color. This one can ripen a little bit more. They all kind of have that gnarly tip on them with the stinger on the end. The goat pepper on the Scoville scale are supposed to be between 100,000 and 350,000 units. Those puppies are hot. The rest of these are pretty mild. These guys, the AJI Fantasy, they look pretty gnarly. They got a little bit of a stinger situation going too. Mrs. Hunstead and I ate one of these yesterday. We each ate a half. They're hot, but you can stomach it pretty easily. It does make your mouth burn for a bit. It even made my nostrils tingle, the edge of my nostrils, which is crazy. But they're only 15 to 20,000 units on the Scoville scale compared to 100 to 350,000. The Bishop's Crown here, these guys are pretty mild. We're actually eating these guys in salads. They're between 5 and 30,000. I'm saying mine are on the lower end because we're pretty much able to eat those. They do have a little heat, but nothing substantial. And these Brazilian starfish are hotter. They're about 15 to 30, so they're about what the AJI Fantasy are, a little hotter, but you can stomach them. So that's it. That is kind of a midsummer update on the peppers that I grew from seed starting in January of this year. Thanks for watching.